เกิดอะไรขึ้นทำไมเมื่อกี้พูดเป็นฝรั่งแต่อยากจะให้ใช้เสียงของคนไทยได้ไหม
ได้เลยค่ะเดี๋ยวจะเปลี่ยนเป็นคนไทยนะคะมาลองพูดคำว่าทำงานอีกครั้งหนึ่งค่ะ
ทำเงี้ยน
ลองพูดคำว่าทำงานอีกครั้งนะคะอย่าลืมว่างอในงานต้องออกเสียงเบาๆให้คล้ายกับเสียงลมออกมาจากคอค่ะ
ทำนัน
ลองอีกครั้งนะคะค่อยๆพูดคำว่างานให้เสียงงอออกมาจากคอเบาๆอีกครั้งค่ะ
ทำงาน
ใช่แล้วค่ะคราวนี้คุณพูดคำว่าทำงานได้ถูกต้องชัดเจนเลยค่ะ
AI and in particular ChatGPT can do amazing things with language and over the past couple of years I'm sure everybody's mind's been blown just seeing what we can do with our own language let alone learning other languages but just a couple of days ago I was shocked In the beginning, I tried to use ChatGPT with Thai speaking back, but the only voice that it had sounded like a Mormon on a mission here. And so although he was totally fluent in Thai, he had a very strong American accent. But now the Thai language for ChatGPT is on point. It actually has native speaker voices. And not only that, it can actually go into different dialects and different styles of Thai, different tones of voice. And not only that, it can actually coach your pronunciation. So today, I'm going to show you some of the really cool things that can be done with ChatGPT with the Thai language that you may not have thought of. And in particular, I'll take its voices through its paces on a few tests. And the results we get are pretty good. So the first test we're going to do is if you're learning from resources, from Thai books or any language learning books, you can actually put these books into here and use them as a source then to have ChatGPT teach you from not only those books, but then get that knowledge and hook it into real life language. So I'll show you what I mean. Here, I'm going to use my book, Cracking Thai Fundamentals, as the basis. And in particular, one point that a lot of learners have difficulty with are with these words I use in meaning building blocks. So we're going to use the word hai today. So hai meaning to bestow or to give. There are a few ways that this can be used that we wouldn't use this concept in English. And so I want to see, can ChatGPT using my information in cracking Thai fundamentals and then hooking it into the real world, how can it teach me as a student? Now, I'll just say with ChatGPT on the desktop version, which we'll be using for this one, they don't yet have the Thai voice. They only have that missionary male voice, or I'm actually using a female voice at the moment. I have it on, but it's still very American. However, her Thai is on point. So let's see how she can teach me from my information if I were wanting to learn how to use this word, hi. Okay, so today I want to learn Thai and I want you to use Stuart J. Raj's book, Cracking Thai Fundamentals, as a base guide as well to help me understand how to use the word hi.
The word hi in Thai, as explained in Cracking Thai Fundamentals, embodies multiple nuanced meanings and usages. It is often tied to contexts where one gives, provides, or allows something to happen, but it can extend far beyond these basic translations depending on how it is used in sentences. Let's break it down with examples and insights from the book. 1. Core meaning. Hai primarily means to give or allow. Example, ฉันให้หนังสือเขา I gave him a book. Here, the giver Chen performs an action directed towards the recipient, Kao. 2. Causative use. Hai is also used to indicate causation, like to make or to cause someone to do something. Example, ฝนตกทำให้พื้นเปียก. The rain made the ground wet. In this case, the rain ฝนตก is the cause of the wet ground. 3. Sign language connection. In Cracking Thai Fundamentals, Hai is associated with a specific hand gesture from Stuart's approach to enhance understanding through physical mnemonics. This gesture, resembling a giving motion, helps reinforce the concept visually and physically. Try mimicking a motion as if you are extending your hand forward to give something, which aligns with the word's meaning.
Okay.
4. Conditional and subordinate clauses. It often introduces subordinate clauses with meanings like in order to or so that. Example, เขาอธิบายให้เราเข้าใจ He explained so that we could understand. A connects the action, explaining, with the purpose or result, understanding. 5. Passive connotation. When used in certain constructions, hai can convey permission or being made to do something. Example, เขาถูกทำให้ร้องไห้, he was made to cry.
Can you give me some of the sample sentences that Stuart uses in the book side by side so I can compare the meanings directly?
The exact sentences involving the use of hai in Stuart J. Raj's Cracking Thai Fundamentals could not be extracted directly, but I can recreate examples based on the book's philosophy and how it connects meanings to different uses. Let's revisit the core usages with sample sentences and their explanations. 1 to give, literal giving. Sentence, เขาให้ฉันของขวัญ. Translation, he gave me a gift.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. So that was really good. Now, also, I see in there when making requests, Stuart talks about the usage of ช่วย versus ขอ. Can you just quickly tell me the difference between using that to make polite requests?
In Cracking Thai Fundamentals, Stuart J. Raj distinguishes between the Thai words ka and chuai, for making requests, emphasizing their different nuances and cultural appropriateness. Differences. 1. Core meaning to ask for or to request. Usage. Often used when explicitly asking for something or when the request benefits the speaker. Cultural note. Using ka tends to feel more direct, and it can sound demanding without proper softening. Example, ขอแก้วน้ำหน่อย. Can I have a glass of water? Adding noi at the end softens the tone, making it more polite. 2. Choi, core meaning to help or to assist. Usage, used when requesting someone's help or action. It shifts the focus from the requester's need to the helper's action, making it feel less direct. Hamaza, cultural note. Choi carries an inherent politeness, as it frames the request as a call for assistance. Example, Choiประตูหน่อย. Could you please open the door? Key takeaways. Use call for things or permission, asking to receive something. Use choi for actions, asking for assistance or help.
Wow. So, how do I feel about that? ChatGPT took my work, my book, and incorporated it with its knowledge, and then I was able to learn from the book, but also using all of the breadth of knowledge of ChatGPT. It was pretty impressive. I can definitely say that using the desktop version, having to hear this American accented Thai was a bit distracting. But if I break it into 2 sections, if I'm just wanting to learn about the language and how to learn the language, how to speak the language and the structures and things, I think this is okay, especially if I've got the book there also that I can reference. Some of the pronunciations were a little off. However, the information was spot on. And there were some points that I wanted her to make, or the AI, I don't know what the gender is, but there were some points that I wanted to be made, and I saw that those points were actually made. For example, the softener. So for example, if you just said ขอน้ำ, can I have the water? It's like, give me the water. ขอน้ำหน่อย. Could I please have some water? Or ช่วยหยิบแก้วน้ำมาให้หน่อย. This ช่วย she spoke, I feel weird calling she here, but anyway, she spoke with a very gentle voice and mentioned that that was the polite way to say it. So it's pretty impressive how you can actually use your own work. So this would be like a RAG application if you were building an AI application, but you can actually put your own data in there and use it as a base for teaching you. That's awesome. And I see in ChatGPT, you can actually have multiple sources, so you can use multiple books. I did notice that maybe it's a copyright thing that she didn't want to use examples directly from the book, but she was able to construct examples based on the examples that I had used. So that was impressive. Next, I'm going to have to switch cameras. So you'll see it switch over to my webcam because I'm going to be using my phone to use the actual native Thai voice to help coach my Thai pronunciation. And this is the game changer, I think. Having a real Thai voice in there now, you can practice your drills, you can practice your listening, and all of these things that couldn't be done before, but you can also have it coach your pronunciation. Is it perfect? Well, I'll let you decide. So you're seeing me now on this camera. We're going to switch now. Okay, so now I've had to swap cameras because I'm going to be recording from my phone, which is what I normally record my video on. And so you see that I have the ChatGPT version here on my phone. Now, the reason why I'm using this is because the voice that's used on the phone for the Thai language is spot on. It's not like that Mormon missionary voice that, although fluent in Thai and can actually speak dialects, comes across as an American speaking Thai. But now the latest updates with ChatGPT 4.0 has native Thai speakers. So let's put it through its paces and I'll show you. It's actually pretty impressive what this voice can do now. And it can actually hear your accent when you're speaking Thai and correct it. So today I want you to use a native Thai voice with me and coach me on how to correctly pronounce a few Thai words. The first word that I want you to help me pronounce is the word ngongu or ang nonu, meaning to work. How do you say that in Thai? Listen to my pronunciation and then correct it as a native Thai speaker.
Sure, let's work on that. You pronounced ทำงาน as ทำงูอ้างนอหนู, which is close but not quite right. It's actually pronounced ทำงาน with the first part being ทำ and the second part being งาน. Try to keep the tones even. Give it another go.
เดี๋ยวเกิดอะไรขึ้นทำไมเมื่อกี้พูดเป็นฝรั่งแต่อยากจะให้ใช้เสียงของคนไทยได้ไหม
ได้เลยค่ะเดี๋ยวจะเปลี่ยนเป็นคนไทยนะคะมาลองพูดคำว่าทำงานอีกครั้งหนึ่งค่ะ
ทำเงี้ยน
ลองพูดคำว่าทำงานอีกครั้งนะคะอย่าลืมว่างอในงานต้องออกเสียงเบาๆให้คล้ายกับเสียงลมออกมาจากคอค่ะ
ทำนัน
ลองอีกครั้งนะคะค่อยๆพูดคำว่างานให้เสียงงอออกมาจากคอเบาๆอีกครั้งค่ะ
ทำงาน
ใช่แล้วค่ะคราวนี้คุณพูดคำว่าทำงานได้ถูกต้องชัดเจนเลยค่ะ
Okay, so now I want you to help me with the word of the airport, not Suvarnabhumi, but the other airport in Bangkok. What is its name in Thai? Say it in a Thai accent.
สนามบินอีกแห่งในกรุงเทพคือดอนเมืองค่ะลองฝึกออกเสียงตามนะคะดอนเมือง
ดอนเมือง
คำว่าดอนเมืองให้ออกเสียงช้าๆและชัดเจนนะคะลองพูดตามครูนะดอนเมือง
ดอนม่วง
เสียงเอื้อในคำว่าเมืองลองออกเสียงโดยให้ปากกว้างขึ้นนิดนึงแล้วค่อยๆผ่อนเสียงออกมาช้าๆนะคะลองพูดคำว่าเมืองอีกครั้งค่ะ
ม่วง
ลองใหม่อีกครั้งนะคะเสียงเอื้อในเมืองต้องลากเสียงยาวและนุ่มนวลลองพูดตามครูนะคะเมือง
ม่วง
ถ้าออกเสียงเป็นม่วงมันจะคล้ายกับชื่อสีค่ะให้ลองเปลี่ยนจากม่วงเป็นเมืองโดยออกเสียงเอื้อให้ชัดเจนขึ้นนะคะลองอีกครั้งนะคะเมือง
Can you tell me that in English, please?
Sure. When you say muang, it sounds like the name of a color. To change it to muang, focus on pronouncing the ua sound clearly. Try saying muang again with a clear emphasis on the ua sound.
เมือง
That's much better. The ua sound in muang is coming through more clearly now. Keep practicing and you'll sound like a native speaker in no time.
Is it possible for you to speak to me in the Thai voice but speak in English?
I can't switch voices to sound like a native Thai speaker speaking English. But I'm here to help with your Thai pronunciation and any questions you have.
So what do you think? I'm pretty impressed. Now, I must say that you have to have the paid version of ChatGPT to use this, and I'm using 4.0. So this is what we're doing in Mindkraft with the group together. We're using all of these kinds of tools, and where before my Mindkraft was sort of super tech, having to do it yourself, now AI has taken away a lot of the heavy lifting, and it can actually do phenomenal stuff just with the tools that you've got on your desktop or in your phone, combined with your books and other resources, it can be a super potent language learning tool. And you probably don't even need a teacher for 80% of the stuff that you would have needed a teacher for before. Of course, you need a community of people who speak that language around you. You need mentors and coaches. That's actually why we put Mindkraft together. So if you haven't joined Mindkraft, come and join the group if you really want that motivation, inspiration, and the coaching from all of us. But you can actually get a lot of mileage without having anybody as your actual teacher, using your resources, and then going out and using it in the real world. Let me know in the comments below on how you're using AI, if you are, to learn language and where you're using it to help you improve. If you don't have a copy of Cracking Thai Fundamentals, of course, as always, grab a copy. And also get access to all the online resources at jacademy.com. I'm Stuart J. Raj. I'll see you on the other side.